Hi guys, Neil Tappin here from Golf Monthly and welcome to this iron play tips video in which we're going to be taking a look at how to improve your ball striking. Now I'm joined in this video by Luke Peterken, who is Honma's custom fitting specialist here in the UK. Luke's a PGA professional and he's got some great advice on how to improve the quality of your ball striking with your irons so that when you next go out to play, it really makes a difference to your game. Guys, if you're new to the Golf Monthly channel, please do hit the subscribe button to make sure that you don't miss any of our videos. If you like what you're watching, give us a like and please do leave comments below as well. Now let's head over to the range here at Northants Golf Club and find out what tips Luke's got to offer. Okay, Luke, ball striking. Let's start with the sort of technical movement that the body is making, because the golf swing, a lot of people maybe don't think of it this way, but it is a very athletic swing, isn't it?
Yeah.
And there is a lot that can go wrong, because every time you make a movement that you don't need to make, you need to compensate for it in order to get the club back on the ball.
Yeah.
What's a good way to think about how the body moves in the golf swing in order to get the club back down on the back of the ball the right way every time?
Okay. So I'd say having a consistent posture is key to that, because A, it helps us work within the capabilities that we can, but B, it just brings that consistency as well to pretty much every shot that we'll approach.
Yep.
So one of the nice drills I like to do when it comes to a consistent posture is take off your target line once we're happy. So I start nice and straight, I'll stand nice and tall.
Why do you start nice and straight? What are you doing here? What's helping you here?
So this is about a 4-step process that I do.
Right.
Just because having that process ensures that I can have that consistency when I do this drill. So then when I'm standing over my golf ball, I know that I'm standing in the same way every single time.
And the right way.
And the right way.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Within my capabilities. So I'll stand out with the club extended here in front. Keeping my legs straight, I'll bend forward until the golf club head is about the same height as my knees. Then from there, I'll just take my stance. So we've got a 7-iron here, so my feet will be slightly past the width of my shoulders, and then I'll unlock my knees. So I'll just go through that one time. So I'm nice and tall, club out in front. I'll lean forward from the hips, keeping my legs straight. Take the width of my stance, ensuring the golf ball's fairly in the middle, 7 inches. And then I'll unlock my knees so the club head gets down to the ground. And then I'll hit away. Pretty good bad one. That's what golf is all about.
And what you might well notice there is how Luke's posture, not only is it set as it should be and addressed, but that also, Luke, you're returning to that position through impact, aren't you? There's no,
Yep.
You're not lifting up, you're not dropping down, because it's those compensatory moves, those lifts and drops, there you go, that can cause people to have problems, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So if we are in, let's say, an ineffective posture, so often we'll see golfers who get quite lazy, especially maybe towards the end of the round, where it's obviously quite hard work, so we get quite tired. So we'll be quite lazy. So the word that you touched upon there, which I really like, is athletic. So if I think athletic, it makes me feel quite strong, and then I'll have a bit more shape to my body, shape to my angles, rather than quite tired and lazy. When I'm quite tired and lazy like this, I'm a bit more loose, and then I've got a bit more freedom to move where maybe I don't want to move.
Right, interesting. Yeah.
So yeah, athletic is a good word when it comes to posture.
Okay, and then drill number 2, Luke. So you've already talked me through this. I think the best thing to do is, go for it. Talk
Far
through
away.
it.
Okay, so I'll go into my same posture. I'll do this fairly speedy. There, unlock. Okay. So it's the classic step forward drill, which, I mean, I like this. I think it's quite underrated, actually. So this is a really nice one in terms of moving forward and making sure that we're always moving towards the target with our body and with our positioning. Often, if we're not striking our irons as well as we'd like to, it's because we're getting into that type of position. So we're looking into
leaning back on it, trying to help it up in the air. That's sort of
so this is a really
golfers make, isn't
yeah,
it?
exactly, and so it brings a whole host of ball striking issues. Whereas this, it just ensures that we're moving towards the target. So that was quite a nice one. And the nice thing actually with it is that you're hitting, you'll get a good feedback and a good contact, and then you think to yourself, I'm actually moving, so I'm actually technically making it harder.
Yes.
But you can actually get a really good contact by physically moving forward.
Yeah, and it can be one of those things that golfers get told all the time, keep your head down. It's
Yeah.
not a piece of advice that
I think
many
it's-
PGA professionals offer golfers, because actually it can lead you into that position that you've just shown there,
Yeah,
which
you
is not
just-
where you want to be.
No, exactly right. So the other kind of byproduct of the moving forward is actually, if you take it as a practical movement on the course, so we're faced with all sorts of different awkward lies. So let's say you've got a bit of a downhill lie. Typically, that's how we'll actually want to move from that type of lie as well.
Yes,
So it
okay,
kind
yeah.
of gives you a little bit of good practice of how to be quite effective from those awkward lies, which, as we know, we're not always just going to be off that perfect lie every single
Yes,
time.
okay.
So it's got some really good properties to it.
And then drill number 3, for those of you who want to just focus on getting the club head on the back of the ball, it kind of takes all of the body and the arms and the way in which you're moving out of it, and it gets you to focus on one really simple, pretty straightforward thing, albeit if you're having problems with your ball striking, it might be something that you are struggling with, right?
Yeah, very much so. And again, I think with irons, we're all kind of taught that we need to hit down on the golf ball, which is true to a certain point. I mean, it's correlated with speed, so not everybody wants to hit as down on the golf ball as some others. But this is where this can be quite a nice drill as well. So for example, let's say you're quite a low swing speed golfer. Again, we're keeping the target line the same, so I'll go into my posture naturally here. All we're doing here is placing an object, something soft, not hard, and then relatively far away from the golf ball. So this is what, maybe 8 to 9 inches
Yeah,
away?
about a foot,
So
maybe
it's
more.
generous.
Yeah,
So all you're trying to do here is hit your golf ball
without hitting the head cover.
without hitting the head cover. So I was very conscious of trying not to hit it then. But the good thing with it is that you can keep it there once you feel like you've mastered a certain distance. If you feel like you want to try and make it even harder, you can move it closer and closer and closer. And then this is really nice because it gives you that instant feedback.
Yeah.
If you're not achieving what you want to achieve, you'll end up hitting the head cover and then you'll miss your golf ball, and then so you're not really, as I say, setting out what you want to achieve.
Yeah.
So this is a really nice one because it's got flexibility. As I say, you can move how far away you want that head cover or object to be behind your golf ball, make it easy, make it hard, so you've got, again, a nice challenge within a challenge.
Yeah,
So
okay,
it's really
hit
good.
another one for us there, Luke.
Another one. This one's going to be a little bit harder. I'm naturally quite shallow, so this is actually going to be quite a good one for me. So you notice how I clipped it there, so that was one where I kind of got away with it, but I still clipped it.
But actually, for you, if you started to notice that you were feeling like you were getting too shallow in your game, it's not a bad drill to use, is it?
No, exactly. And so I can keep it at an uncomfortable distance away, just to encourage the steeper angle that my coach would be telling me to do.
Yeah, okay. Well, there you have it. 3 really good ball striking drills. If you're looking to set your posture, set your spine angle in a way to make you more consistent, you can do that. If you're looking to get your body moving through the shot, there's a drill in there for that. And then also another drill to help you focus on getting the strike on the ball exactly as you need it. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Please do leave comments below. What do you think of those drills? Are there any other drills that you've tried that have really worked for you in the past? We'd be really interested to hear your thoughts. But for now, from North Hands, it's goodbye.